Drummers Against Implied Timekeeping, Richard D. Albus. I'm stuck waiting for a student to come play. This is my student drum set that I teach the kids, and then I have my drum set on the other side here. So while I'm killing some time waiting for the student, I want to show you something that I did when I played with the cover band. For those of you who visit here, I want you to know I didn't invent drums, and I don't think that I'm the be-all. What you're getting from me when you come here is lots of experience, real, hands-on, thousands of gigs, and I mean thousands of gigs, of every type and form, and how I approached each and everything that I do. And it's tested in the recording studio and live cover bands and show bands, all kinds of stuff. This particular beat, let me show you how I'm going to approach it. I've done it in other videos where I'm alternating the stroke, but the guy in the cover band I was with called that song "You Wrecked Me" by Tom Petty. Now, I'm of the opinion I don't care about Tom Petty. I could care less about Tom Petty. Nice guy, I'm sure, but I don't care about Tom Petty. But listen to the song "You Wrecked Me" because of its tempo and what I did to bring the life to this song on just a top 40 gig. Most of you, all of you, including myself, would have played this song. It's up-tempo with Lynch, the drummer on it, might have played it like this. I'm sure most of you would do it. It's up-tempo. You might play it, if you're in the open-handed position, which is what I'm teaching, at that tempo, it's just at the break, but you could probably do it if you play it less comfortable at that speed with your weaker hand in the open-handed position. Now here's what I'm trying to teach those of you who come here. If you have one hi-hat, or you're not using a remote, I wouldn't bring a remote hi-hat on a cover band gig. But what I want you to do, and I've done it in videos past a year ago, 2, 3 years, you gotta go into my catalog. It is enormous, but I'm here waiting on the kid, and I have to reiterate what I'm going to do in certain situations. I think it's best to do that. The idea would be, in a general sense, this way. The left becomes the lead, not the right, assuming you're right-handed. And this is the way I want you to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you hear the difference? The staccato with the alternating stroke. What happens, now I played it fast, maybe too fast, this is a little bit more moderate. The structure changes because obviously you're using your weak side, but you're doing alternating strokes. But it takes on a much more smoother feel with the bass and the guitar and the keyboard and the vocal, because you're playing alternating hands. And this is what I want you to learn. Because most of the guys are always going to go. And there's nothing wrong with that. But what I'm trying to teach you is when you just change over and do it this way, the flow of your fills, the structure itself takes on a much smoother approach, but you have to practice this because it is very difficult if you're not used to the motion. You have to practice that. Practice it. Even for the sake of mechanics, practice what I'm teaching you. And then, if you're able to get it up to the right way, then you can add the nuances with the dotted 16th on the hi-hat. And the flavor of the things that start to take place are really creative, all right? So You Wrecked Me by Tom Petty comes into play. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just work on that, like that. And if you have questions, ask me in the comment section, I'll answer them. But the key to the things that I'm teaching will enhance your creativity, and this is an example of it. Because when I went to go do the song, the guitar player's singing it and they're all jamming to it, but I'm behind on the drums doing these things and it flows nicely. Forgive me for that. But the idea of the motion, the mechanics of the flow is much different than playing those eighth notes really staccato with your right hand. All right? Try it. And as I say, I'll answer as best I can. And welcome to everyone who's coming over to visit. I have a lot in my catalog that deal with all sorts of things. And I can't remember everything, but I want you to explore the catalog because what I'm teaching in the open-handed position is to inspire your creativity. And this would be another example. So this is kind of You Wrecked Me by Tom Petty, my version of it, Richard D. Albus, and I think it'll translate well. Even for the sake of the exercise, the idea of moving like this is what I want to get you to do. If you haven't, please subscribe. Your subscription is the support, and it's the thing that inspires me to just keep helping younger players understand of what I'm trying to do. And I thank you for that always. And I'll leave my PayPal account as well. Anything you can do to support me, thank you always. So my best to you. And, you know, will this student ever show up? I hope so. You know how it is. But he's only 10 years old. And I'm on his drum set, and I wanted to shoot this. And I got to thinking about this song, You Wrecked Me, what I did, all right? And see what you think of it. Take care. My best to all of you.